Alright, so this is the spot. I don't know how well you can see. Zoom on out there a little bit. If you get down kind of parallel with the road, I hope that shows. But as you can see, just as you exit that corner, that road dips away. Can you see that? Now people slow down when they come around that corner and they see me taking pictures. But when I'm not taking pictures and they come through that corner naturally on their own inertia, they drift to the outside right there. And right there where that road dips is where their tires hit the white line. I'm going to see if I can capture some of that for you. Here we're closer to the corner where it happened. And as you can see, as we come around, it's really hard to see. You have to be at the right angle to actually notice it. But if you'll look, right here, right there, the road starts to pull away. It goes from an increasing camber here to a decreasing camber here to flat there. Alright, so here we are, we're looking back in the direction that Gene was traveling. And if you look back this way, the speed really wasn't too great. Because as you can see right there, I don't know if you can see that or not, that's a 15-mile-an-hour corner coming off that hill. But you do pick up speed coming down. And as you can see, the radiuses do change. The camber changes to the pavement. So you come down through here, and right past that yellow marker is where Gene went off at. If I try to get low, you can see how the ribbon of the road comes into the left. So if you're coming through this corner, let me back up. If you're coming through this corner and you're following anywhere near this white line and you have any speed or inertia, look what happens as you come up. Look what happens right there at that yellow post. The road comes back to the left, see? So if you're coming through here on the white line with any inertia on a bike leaned out, and you get anywhere near that white line right there, you're going to run out of pavement. And that's exactly what happened here. It wasn't anything that Gene did wrong, I don't think. I think he just ran out of pavement because the ribbon of the road cut back to the left more than what the camber of the corner would allow. Obviously, if things had been slower or different, this might or might not have happened anyway. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. It's kind of hard to say. I know if he'd have gone off about a foot sooner, this would have been what he'd have dealt with. That big old tree, I don't know if you can see that very clear. That's a split tree down at the bottom. It's a full trunk. All over there is all rocks, and then this creek. So if he'd have come off any sooner than about right here, it would have been a very different outcome. Very different outcome indeed. But here you can see where it starts to churn up. Right there, that dark spot is where his rear tire, not the one on the left, but the one on the right, in the grass itself, that's where his rear tire dug in at. So by this point right here, Gene's rear tire is dug into the dirt pretty good, and the bike is pointing back this way. And now Gene's coming off of it and coming back into the road. He rides it. He rode it right through here. I'm going to back up. Right here. Can you see that? Right there you can see where his highway bar and left highway peg bought the pavement right there. When that got traction, you see that turned up dirt right there. When that got traction, that's what pulled the ass end on around and pulled him back into the street. Right there, you can still see the marks on the pavement. evening, Dave. How are you? Good. Try and get a little video, man. I came out here and just kind of sat and watched cars come through this corner and looked at it. I tell you what I've discovered. If I'm out and they see me, they hit their brakes and really slow down because they're curious. They want to see what's going on. But if I'm sitting in my car, what I've noticed is when they come around here and they come around that corner,
they clip that side.
They clip that side. They clip that white line right there.
Yep.
And it's like it just naturally pulls them in that way.
Yeah. I came down that hill this morning. I came down pretty slow and kind of looking. And it'd be just real easy, just clip that
It's so easy.
exactly where he did.
It's so easy. And that's exactly where you'd come off at, right there. I did the same thing. I went up and came back down in the caddy. And it pulls an all-wheel drive Cadillac off in there, you know. So then if you get down, like I've got the camera right now, if you get down, you really look at it, you see it goes from an increasing camber to a decreasing camber, while at the same time it's a left and then a right. So that decreasing camber is like a negative force reacting with the inertia of your bike.
It turns right there where that culvert goes from.
Sure does.
It changes from that way to that way.
About where that line, where that gray and that dark gray and that light.
There.
That's almost an engineering flaw, isn't it, in the way that they constructed that road.
Yeah. I don't see why they put that curve right there.
I don't know why they felt like they needed to correct the road right there either, unless maybe there was an issue with the creek or drainage or something that I'm not aware of. But I walked all up through there, and I can't see any reason why that didn't just come straight through.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I mean, you know, we see the road, goes over that way, then back that way. Why didn't they go right straight across it?
Very good question. Hi, Dave. Look what the cat drug up while I was here, y'all.